Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia registered 2 separate road fatalities within days of each other, with the death toll on our roads climbing to 15 for the year. The serious accidents on St. Lucia's roads have also resulted in some victims with life-altering injuries. St. Lucia's emergency and medical services have noted the negative impact of the increase in serious road accidents on their resources. So we asked, will a well-organized road safety campaign reduce the number of road accidents? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Absolutely, it will, most definitely, and we do need that in this country. The roads are horrible in this country.
I definitely feel if we have an educational road safety program in St. Lucia, it will definitely reduce on the road fatalities. And I feel if our drivers take heed of the logics of the road and understand what they are doing, it's a service all of them are putting in. When you have passengers on board, you have the life of many people. So you should understand your driving and take care and drive for yourself and the other drivers on the street. Not just driving just for your NASCAR ways or want to see how fast your car going. But we doesn't have that road in St. Lucia for them fast driving or them kind of NASCAR driving. So I feel that we should really take heed of what we're doing on the road.
More education and training will help reduce the number of accidents on our road. Right now we are at number 14, and that's way too much.
As anything else, drivers are supposed to bear more caution on the road, practice road safety. And I think with proper protocols, such implementations of speed bumps and railings and 1-2 issues, with maybe policing doing a little more ticketing. But again, it comes back to equipment, as we said before, and police not having the right mechanism. But I think for the time, drivers can be a little more caution, especially guys riding bikes. You know, these guys they go all out ridiculously on the road, not worrying about hurting people or anything. But I think that speed bumps, should be implemented in 1-2 places. It's crucial.
So I believe signage is a key instrument for safety, to lessen hazards, to raise awareness, and we have tourists, we have visitors, and a lot of communities and main roads lack signage. So how does one who's new on the road or a visitor is aware of our hazard, our key or dangerous corners areas? We have speed bumps that's missing sign. We have, and one thing that is troubling me most of all is that we have so many vehicles with blue headlights. We need to raise our standards or maintain our standards when it comes to things like that. If blue headlights is illegal, why do we have vehicles with blue headlights and so forth? And I've spoken about that before, and we really need to kind of, like I said, standardize. We need safety signs on our roads. We need speed bumps where necessary. We need advocacy campaigns when it comes to road safety, and we need to basically educate our community as to road safety, not community but our citizens.
The road safety system, whatever it is that we put in place, has to go with a level of understanding, cooperation, and ideas, a level of education on the part of the drivers. I mean, we have some drivers who drive on the road and there is a level of carelessness, so that has to be taken into consideration. So whatever program that we put in place, we have to ensure that there is adherence to it. And I'm not going to point fingers at the police saying that they have to be in places at a certain time, because a lot of the accidents are not caused by the police. So we have to instill a better level of understanding and cooperation among our drivers and our road users.
I definitely believe that this is going to affect change in a more positive manner. As a matter of fact, I'm realizing that drivers are inconsiderate, if I may put it like that, because you're on the roads, there is no driver courtesy. Even the use of pedestrian cross, people tend to neglect the fact that, yes, you are a pedestrian, but you also have to communicate with the drivers so that the drivers could actually articulate themselves and be like, oh, this person wants to make a stop. A hand gesture, especially when the drivers have actually stopped for you. You could acknowledge them by nice thank you. All these courtesies can help develop a better community, if you ask me, in a nutshell. So I believe the practice of self-love, self-care, education of self, education of community, all these things embraced under the umbrella of love. Because we're dealing with lives, we're dealing with human beings, you know? So please, exercise caution on the streets, normal human courtesy, and most of all, love.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The region's citizenship by investment programs are coming under intense scrutiny and criticism. The OECS nations that have CIPs earlier this year signed a memorandum of agreement to harmonize their various programs, setting a minimum cost and other conditions. However, one former CIP agent in St. Kitts and Nevis is taking legal action against St. Kitts and Nevis and St. Lucia for what he says is the underselling of passports. St. Lucia's CIP minister says there is no truth to these allegations. So we ask, do you think the allegations against St. Lucia's CIP program will hurt its reputation? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.